It's Nolan.
I've been on my own thing, see me grinding in my gold frame, yeah, shining like a gold chain, popping for the whole tank, and the flow in here like propane, yeah, and it's never gon' change. I've been doing my own thing, see me grinding in my gold frame, yeah, shining like a gold chain, popping for the whole tank, and the flow in here like propane, yeah, and it's never gon' change. I've been doing my own thing, yeah. Southern boy about to make a killing, vacate the building like a heist, I'm about to make a million, create my village till I'm straight to educate these children. Fade to the ceiling, they hate, but I never take they dealings. I been thumbing through the guap, catch me in and out the city, I be stomping through the block. Growing up ain't had no money, just $1 in my sock, and now they passing me the catalog, the cash out on the drop. I got 'em mad now, focused on my bag now. Family get the brag now, I never took the fast route. Homie, I was struggling, I was suffering, they thought I was good for nothing. My brain is a metaphor, how I weather storms when it's under them. Atom, rare form, my focus done leveled up. Every time you hear my voice, got them jumping like double dutch. You can tell that my hustle's up, I'm connecting like uppercuts. Without this sauce on me, probably would think I was stuffing crust. I do my own thing, see me grinding in my gold frame, shining like a gold chain, popping for the whole tank, and the flow in here like propane, and it's never gon' change. I've been doing my own thing, see me grinding in my gold frame, shining like a gold chain, popping for the whole tank, and the flow in here like propane, and it's never gon' change. I've been doing my own thing.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everyone is doing well. In this particular video, we're going to be addressing the rich homie Quan situation with him passing away and some of what's been going on outside of that. Things that have been coming out since his death was announced, unfortunately. I want to go ahead and start off this video and just say rest in peace to rich homie Quan. My condolences to his family, his loved ones. We already did give those condolences yesterday, but since this is a dedicated video towards him, I want to go ahead and give him that once more, give his family that once more, spread love to them once more. And go ahead and clarify once again that I am a fan of Rich Homie Quan. I've been a fan of Rich Homie Quan for over a decade since he first came out. When he jumped on the scene out here in Atlanta, I was definitely one of the people that was riding and listening to his music. And I've continued to listen to his music over the years, even playing his music independent, the independent stuff that he's been dropping for the last couple years. I was there. As I've told y'all before, I have relationships with the people over there at Venice Music Distribution. And I also saw when Rich Homie actually took his music over there to release some of his latest music. So I was definitely tuned in. I was happy to see him getting back out, doing music videos, being visible, doing interviews and stuff like that. And I mean, we just saw him going viral over the past couple of days off of a new interview. So it just seemed very surreal that I was just looking at him being joyful and expressing himself and talking. He was speaking on, his still being open to having a conversation with Young Thug, you know what I'm saying? Him talking about the YSL situation and all of that, you know what I mean? And just a day or so after watching it, he's no longer here with us, passed away at only 34 years old, just far too young, man. Unfortunately, the word is that he may have taken, a bad pill. It may have been laced with that fentanyl, which has been taking a lot of people out. It's causing cardiac arrest. And, man, we definitely got to do something to help people, overcome addiction in this game. I know there's Music Cares out there. Music Cares recently helped another fellow artist from Atlanta, Young Dro, get clean. He's been sober for the last 2 years. So I'm hoping that people like him that are still here to tell their story and testimony can inspire others to, look into it as well. And, again, my thoughts and prayers are with Rich Homie Quan and his family. All right. So as we get into all of that, TMZ released the 911 call from Rich Homie's girlfriend. We're not gonna play it on this channel just out of respect, and there's a lot of people out there that are kind of angry with TMZ for leaking that out, especially for leaking it out on the very same day of his passing. Unfortunately, that's what they do. That's how they make their mark, make their impact, make their money. So it sucks, but I wouldn't say that I didn't expect it. But on said 911 call from his girlfriend, man, I ain't gonna lie, the fucking operator was pissing me off. I know it's an operator's job to like remain calm and ask certain questions and hit certain benchmarks and things of that nature on those calls to make sure that all of the questions are answered and make sure that they have a detailed understanding of what the emergency is. But she was really pissing me the hell off. This woman told her that he had been, laying on the couch for hours since the previous night, hadn't moved. He wasn't breathing. She said it multiple times. This lady gonna say, ma'am, is he not breathing? Ma'am, she just told you that. You gonna ask her if there's a goddamn defibrillator in the house. This woman said, I don't even know what that is. Can you please help? Man, just hearing that shit had me hot as a motherfucker, man. Again, we're not going to play it on the channel, but it's unfortunate from so many different ways, right? The fact that I guess he must have had a late night prior because he didn't come to bed. He slept on the couch. I don't know if they had a dispute or anything like that would have caused him to lay on the couch. I was just assuming that maybe he just came in late and decided to crash on the couch. But nonetheless, she saw him in the morning. She took the kids to school. She put a blanket over him before she left. She come back, he's still in the same position and not moving, not breathing, no nothing, man. I can only imagine how traumatic that is to witness that. I've never actually seen a person like pass away right in front of me, let alone somebody that you love and care about and share intimate relationship with, and all of the things that go into that, right? I know that's got to be heartbreaking. I know it's got to be heartbreaking that she didn't notice that he wasn't breathing sooner, you know what I'm saying, to perhaps give him a chance at life, you know what I mean, had he been discovered sooner. It's just so many things that go into that. Outside of just that call being leaked out by TMZ, we now have a series of women that have come out now basically launching their personal and romantic relationship with Rich Homie Quan. It was basically kept a secret while he was living, but now all of a sudden that he's not here, everybody wants to come out and try to get a piece of his legacy. And we got these women that are coming out posting video of him being with them, kissing on them, hugging on them, being very close to them in the studio and all of this different type of stuff. And I'm not saying that you're not supposed to mourn or grieve because you also have a relationship with this person. You know this person. You share intimate details of life with this person, time. I'm sure, there was definitely a connection there. But where is the fucking respect? That's what I'm not understanding. Like, mourn, grieve, call somebody that you trust. Have that conversation if you have to. Call a therapist if you have to. Speak to your mom, your best friend, your cousin, your brother, sister. You know what I'm saying? People that ain't going to out your information. People that are going to keep it discreet. Because why would you want it out? I just don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's highly disrespectful. So we're going to go over, but we're not going to spend too much time here. But here we are. First up, we have Texas rapper Erica Banks, who came out and she penned a heartfelt message to Rich Homie Quan. And again, she also posted video about her spending time with him, and she posted a video of him kissing on her neck and things of that nature. Uncouth. You know, Erica, despite some of the weird stuff that you've done, I mess with you as an artist. I think you're a talented artist. You know, ever since you came on the scene, there was a lot of people that were dedicated to not liking you. There was a lot of people that felt like Carl Crawford and 1501 were just using you as a pawn to try to compete or replace Megan Thee Stallion over there. You pretty much, kind of kept it G for the most part with that. You didn't really speak on it too often. Anytime somebody asked you about her in interviews, you were respectful and you never downplayed her or never said nothing crazy, right? I'm trying to understand why you couldn't keep that same energy with this. Like, it feels like you wanted clout. It feels like you wanted some sort of recognition. It seemed like you wanted to, I don't know. I don't know what your objective was. We've seen your relationship woes on TV on Love and Hip Hop, in which Rich Homie never played a part in none of that. Never made an appearance on the show. So when you put this stuff out there, clout has to be the only thing that anyone could verify when it comes to you. You know what I'm saying? She outed a text message that he sent her talking about confession. This is allegedly from Rich Homie. I've liked you for a minute, but who wants to get rejected? Then I saw you talking to blank, but in my head, you been mine. None of them niggas deserve you. This is an alleged text from Rich Homie Quan to Erica Banks, where he expressed his interest to her, and I guess he went ahead and bagged her. She then comes out on social media talking about, all you wanted was to find happiness again. I always saw it in your face and heard it in your voice, but you had so much left to do. The album, the tour, your birthday. I'm just glad we were able to enjoy such peace and memorable moments while you were here, man. Such a sweetheart. Rest in paradise, Quan. Why you couldn't just post a picture of him and, pay your respects like everybody else? Right? In respect to his family, in respect to the woman he lived with, the woman he shared children with. Why not respect that? Why not respect his household? Why not respect, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be creeping with a man that's already with somebody. Hey, that's his decision. If he steps outside of his relationship, that's cool. Not cool, you know what I mean? As in, I co-sign it. But y'all were willing participants in whatever y'all took part in. But why air that out? Especially if you were keeping it close to the cuff while he's living. Why would you out it the day he goes and passes? That's lame. That's fucked up. Again, and I'm not saying that you're wrong to speak on, to mourn. But you knew what you was doing wasn't right. You knew what you was doing was outside of what he had going on, which is why it was never made public before now. We've got another young lady. Lil A from Val or some shit. I don't know who this is. But she put out a series of videos of him hugged up on her in the studio. She put out a series of his texts. A video of him kind of like brushing up on her. They met during a 20v1. Y'all know those 20v1s that come out on YouTube with the people trying to find a date and popping the balloon or passing the balloon, all that type of stuff. Rich Homie did take part in one of those shows. I thought that was interesting. I thought he was literally on there just for publicity because I had already known that he was in a relationship. I was wondering, well, I won't say that. I'll say that I was aware of his relationship, but I was like, is he back single again to do this show, or like, what's the deal? But I don't recall him actually choosing nobody on the show, right? But I guess he made some connections on there. So this young lady decided to put out all the FaceTimes, all the everything that they shared while he was here. She then comes out with a video, I guess, to defend herself because a lot of people were going at her. I will go ahead and play that in a moment. She put out a message as well. She says, I lost a great friend today. Words can't even explain how I'm feeling about everything. You were my favorite rapper since I was a kid. How old are you? And to actually know you for being more than just a rapper, I am so grateful. You're gone, but will never be forgotten. Thank you for being my friend. Love you always. Hashtag Rich Homie Quan. Now that message doesn't sound bad, right? But it's the photos, the text, and everything that you proceeded to put out that, once again, where is your coot, your respect, your dignity as a person, and just decency for people that don't know nothing about you, namely his family? Why would they want to be privy to what the hell y'all had going on while they're setting up arrangements for their loved one's homecoming? You know what I'm saying? It's just, you motherfuckers are weird, man. Y'all piss me off, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But we're gonna go ahead and play her little video trying to defend herself. Give me a second as I pull it up. Oh, boy.
I'm doing this just for y'all that's in the comments or whatever. Obviously, y'all can't read. I literally said that I lost a great friend. That was my friend. I've known him since March. I did a 20v1 with him, and we've been cool ever since. You don't have me on Instagram. You don't have me on Snapchat. I mostly be on those two. I've posted him before he died on both platforms. He was supposed to even come to my hometown to do a show. This was business. This was a friend. So the fact that y'all sitting up there doing all that, y'all really trolling. Like, I'm not Erica. I'm not deleting nothing. Y'all can feel how y'all feel, but I'm going to grieve how I want to grieve. And I'm going to pop it like I want to pop it, just like he would want me to. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.
Just like he would want you to. You didn't even know this man long enough to know what he would want you to do. You said you met him in March of this year. You don't know what that man's wishes would be? You gonna pop it like you want to pop it. Why don't you go pop it on a nigga that can actually embrace you? All right? I'm not, let me stop. All right? Then, and when I say embrace you, I mean like can actually be out with you in public without hiding. Then we've got this other woman, Big Brit 813. Once again, pulling the same stunt. I don't know. What is this that y'all, so what did y'all see the other ladies post? And it's like, oh, this is what we doing? I wasn't the only one that wanted to be the only one. Let me be one of the many. You already that. Now you're going to be one of the many to come out and out the shit? Come on. Once again, she's posting video of him in the studio, him hugged up on her all up in his grill. And again, I'm not saying that you didn't have some connection with him. Y'all had a romantic relationship of some sort. Y'all was close enough for you to let him all up in your space. And that was his choice. Right? So I'm not saying anything about the consent or the consensual nature of y'all's relationship. It's just the fact that y'all are coming out here, you posting this photo of him grabbing on your booty. Why? So Big Brit 813 comes out and says, my DeQuantes, you gonna say this nigga whole name. She says, this is really getting to me hard. I don't care what nobody has to say. You is my everything. What I'm supposed to do. We know everything about each other. Literally everything. If you knew everything about this nigga, why would you come out and disrespect his woman? You did enough of it behind the scenes, but he did that as well. He participated. Again, I'm not putting all the onus on you. But if you was his little secret, remain that. She says, relationship or not, you was my dog before anything. DeQuantes, get up, man. What about today? Please, I need you, please. I can't do this alone. I'm not myself, Lord. Why him? I don't want no clout. I don't want to be famous. Just call me and tell me this ain't true, please. Come on, dog. She says, I'm hurting. Nobody knows, bruh. Nobody. This shit really eating me up. I don't wish this on no one. Y'all can't tell me it's going to be okay. I'll never be okay. The closest person to me right now is gone. He was the closest person to you. But he wasn't close enough for you to be his only. Oh, boy. It's nothing I can do. What the F? I'll do anything to get you back. Anything, please. If it wasn't time for you to go. You were so full of joy and happiness. You did no wrong in my eyes. And I promise you, I'm not going to stop going in. And that's one of the names of his projects. His girl ain't even come out saying these types of things, man. I hate to say it, but y'all need, all three of y'all need y'all asses whooped by somebody that could legally put hands on y'all. Cause what the fuck going on, man? Oh boy. His father came out and he said that he's heartbroken as well. And that's who I really care about, is like those that were actually blood relatives and those that were really in his day-to-day circle, those that were really around him since day one. You know, everyone else, y'all have y'all, you know what I mean, your relationship with him, whatever that extent is. And that goes for like new friends, new everybody. You know what I mean? Y'all have a right to mourn and grieve. But take y'all ass off the internet and do that shit. Or like I said, do it in a respectful manner. Post a picture of him alone. Don't post a nigga. Who told y'all to start posting niggas text messages when they die? Hey, man. I'm going to tell y'all something. Everybody, anybody, my bestest of friends and close ones. There's nothing pivotal enough for me to tell you in life that I need you to post when I'm gone. Leave that shit in the motherfucking phone, okay? I'm not trying to be funny, not trying to be insensitive. Keep that between us. If it's an A and B conversation, don't see it to the internet. All right? Y'all niggas got me hot. Now I ain't gonna spend too much time because I'll get on here and start preaching and verbally lashing a lot of you motherfuckers out here. So I'm gonna come down off my soapbox. I'm gonna say rest in peace to rich homie Quan. One more good time. I'm gonna play Type of Way this evening in your honor, in your name. And that's just gonna be what it is. All right. Much love and respect. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe and become an insider. And I will catch y'all on the next one. All right? Peace.
Yeah, king of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef for computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they died of me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross I'm out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. When I catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.